Hello and welcome back. We're going to be looking at the second part of Given to Fly in this lesson. We're going to be looking at Stone's parts of this fine tune. In this video I'm also going to show you how the guitar parts sound together. So you'll hear Mike's parts and Stone's parts overlaid at various bits in this video, just so you can understand how massive some of the parts sound when they're together. Okay, so let's crack on. Nothing weird and wonderful about Stone's setup in this one. Standard tuning. It's going to be on the bridge pickup, humbucker, I believe, for this one. A bit of distortion, and that's about it. Mike obviously plays the first part. Stone comes in after about a minute with this riff. It's based on a D chord. Like that. And it just builds up gradually. If you want to do it like the album, if you can see my volume pot, but I'm going to sort of edge it up a little bit so we get, then notch it up again, and then again at full volume for the third one, and then you're into the G riff, which I'll go through in a sec. So that D riff is just this. Played 3 times, but you're just gradually increasing the volume throughout. Okay, then you're into the chorus bit. So on the G chord, I think Stone just does play this. I think he just plays that over and over again. But you can mimic Mike's extra note by playing this. And you can do that with the G. And I like to do that just because it sounds nice. And a little note on the D. Just a subtlety, but something I picked up on when I only just listened to it recently is this. Okay, so there's a very quick hammer on. So it goes like this. Okay, so first time, with that quick hammer on. The second time, that again. And that's what I hear on the album. Etc. Okay, let's have a look at the chorus parts. I want to show you Stone's parts individually, then Mike's parts individually, then both together, so you can hear how awesome they sound together. Okay, first up. Let's have a listen to the chorus section. And then you're into this bit. Okay, and you play that round twice, but that slowly is a C chord played full, because you do hear those high notes sounding. Few of those little, so you're just holding your hands over the strings there and muting the strings. Then again, When you go down, I tend to not play the full chords there and just play the power chords, so the first three. Like that, okay? And then down to a full G. And now on the G, I do play to mimic what Mike's part's doing. I'm not 100% if Stone does do that, but doesn't hurt, and you don't have to put it in if you don't want to. Then another part that I play, that I'm not sure if Stone does play, is the coming out of that riff. So on the second time round, it plays. And then Mike's part starts up again. So that is, I'm maintaining the same chord as before. So it's the G chord with the added, whatever that is. I'm putting my first finger on the E, A, D, G string, 2nd fret. And then I'm moving my first finger onto the F. And I'm muting the A string there. And then playing a G. Okay, so that through. Like that. So another thing to note is when I'm going down to the F, you hear that volume drop a little bit, or you hopefully do, just to add a little bit of dynamics, because the rest of the band's cutting out there. Okay, like that. In the second verse, Stone basically, the second verse is shorter as well, but Stone comes in after a couple of times round where you'll hear. So that is basically just palm muting the D note, which is the 3rd fret on the B string. And then for 2 bars, you have a really quick build up for a. Again, which just increases in volume slightly. Adding, you know, you can add in a few notes there. It's hard to write out in tab, but you get the feel of it. So it's. Like that. You'll hear it come in anyway at about just over 2 minutes. You'll hear his guitar come in, 2 minutes 15 or something like that, I think it is. Then, rather than going into this chord, Stone does some really nice syncopation with Mike. So Mike is starting on the first beat, 2, 3, 4. But obviously up here with his dad-gad tuning. Stone plays on the 1 and beat, so the halfway through the first beat. So it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now this octave riff is subtly different the first time and the second time. First time it goes like this: 2, 3, 4. Okay, so spot the difference. The first time you play this, and then you're straight down to the 7th fret, which you play 7th to 5 twice. Okay, so that's repeated. The second time, it's more of a straight run down, so. And then you're going to go from the note that you're stuck on there, the 9th fret, down to the 7th. Then 7th to 5th. Okay, so that second part again is. Okay, so one last note on that that verse riff that he plays the first time round. I think I hear him play. Second time. Then the repeated time round, same riff, but rather than going up to the note, he's just playing chords there. Okay, next let's have a listen to that second verse with the syncopated part that Stone plays. And then you're into the last chorus and sort of outro section, and that goes like this. At that point you'll hear Mike's part kick in. You can play, if you're playing along with the record, then and you're in standard tuning, you can play it as Stone. And then you're going to play this lead part. Okay, play that around a couple of times, and then the outro, Stone just plays this. And now let's have a listen to the outro section with both parts. So that is both parts to Given to Fly nailed. Hope you enjoyed that. Please be sure to check out Mike's lesson if you haven't already. I'll put links in the description below. And as ever, I'll be posting the tablature for the riffs over on my Patreon page. So if you're subscribing to that, then you get some extra goodness. If you haven't subscribed to my Patreon page, do go over and have a look. There's some free stuff on there, as I say. And yeah, check it out. It's, join the club. Cool. Anyway, that's enough for me. Until next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.